Hey guys, Credit Shifu here, and today we are going to reveal my credit score, okay? After 3 years of building credit, wouldn't it be scandalous if the Credit Shifu's credit score was like 605 or something with loads of collections on his account? No, just kidding. That's not the reality of the situation. So I've been building credit for 3 years, and I have been documenting the process and the journey. I did a video about a year and a half ago or a year ago or something, 0 to 720 in 1 year. So my score is over 720. That was after 1 year of building credit. It starts to build a little bit slower once you're in the 700s, definitely. And so we're going to now take a look at my credit score after 3 years of credit building. Let's go. Okay guys, so we are in the Credit Karma website. That's one of my favorite sites to use to check my credit score. They give you scores from TransUnion and Equifax, and you can see my scores with both of these credit bureaus are 769, and that is counted as excellent. So anything over, I believe, 760, Credit Karma will count as excellent. And let's just go and have a look at the credit report and break it down a little bit, see some of the factors that are influencing that. So we can have a look here. This is the TransUnion report. Have a look at these factors at the bottom of the screen. The top 3 factors, so credit card use, 6%. That means I'm using 6% of the credit available to me. I'm not going over that. We normally recommend utilization of under 30% in order to have a good impact on your score. I'm only using 6%, so that's obviously a great impact. Then we have payment history is 100%, and that's a high impact factor as well. I think for most people, there's really no excuse not having a 100% payment history. I mean, you only have to pay the minimum payment anyway to get 100%. I always advise, obviously, pay your card in full each month, but actually to get that payment history 100%, it just means that you've never missed a minimum payment. Minimum payments are normally like $35, so there's really no excuse for not doing that, and that's a really easy one to get 100%. Derogatory marks like collections, etc., 0, so that's pretty good. And now we can see some factors that I'm not doing so well on, but these are a little bit hard to correct. Some of them just require patience. So we've got credit age, okay? So the average age of accounts is 1 year, 8 months. I've actually got 3 years of credit history, but because I've opened some accounts more recently, the average age is 1 year, 8 months. So that's obviously that's a medium impact factor, and I'm in the red on that, so that's not so good. But that's really just a waiting game. Waiting for the average age of my accounts to lengthen, just having patience, perhaps not applying for too many new credit cards so that I can let the ones I've got age and not have newer ones distort that average age of accounts. And then we got total accounts. I have 8 current credit card accounts, and that's actually, bad, like, it's weird with credit scoring. The more credit cards you have, actually the better your score, as long as you're paying them off. But luckily this is a low impact thing, and you can't apply for too many credit cards at one time anyway, because that's going to ruin your credit score as well, because you're going to get hard inquiries on your account, too many hard inquiries. So this one also is a waiting game. I apply for maybe one new one every 6 months, so you just got to give it a few years. So right now, and that's why, your credit, it's sort of, the progress slows once you're above 700, especially above 720, it starts to slow down, and it can be a few years before you get to around 800 or so. Now let's have a look at American Express, the free Fico score you get from American Express. This one is a little bit lower, 766, and oh, look at this. American Express calls this very good, not excellent. Man, I want to be excellent. And they tell, just down here, key factors affecting your FICO score. For me, it's length of accounts. Again, I need to just have patience, have my accounts open longer. And then we got lack of installment loan information. That's not having different types of credit on your account. So basically, I just have credit cards. I don't have a car loan. I don't have a mortgage yet. Probably it's a good time to get a mortgage if I'm going to get one, because rates are rising. Anyway, let's now have a look at credit-wise by Capital One. This is another way of checking your credit score, and I'm, again, 769 on there. And they just have a few factors as well that you can see. So my oldest credit line, you can see there in the top middle, it's just 3 years old. And you can see the available credit I have is $48,545. I mean, that seems like a lot, but it's actually, I know that's not really that much compared to what some people have, but that's how much I have at the moment, and I just use 6% of that, and that's just when my credit cards are reporting. I'm obviously paying that off each month. And yeah, so $46,545. These credit cards, they often raise your credit limit without even telling you. SPG card raised my limit from 10,000 to 15,000 recently, and I only discovered it when I was checking out their website. Capital One's credit-wise, it has improved a lot. They used to have a really bad credit score simulator thing on their website, just totally inaccurate. They changed to this credit-wise one, I think, a couple of years ago, and it's really improved a lot, so well done Capital One with that. So those are just a few different ways that I've checking my credit, and all of those are good. Obviously, if it's a FICO score, that's close to what the banks actually use. Amex gives free FICO scores. Discover also has a FICO score that you can get for free, even if you're not a card member. I think you search for Discover my scorecard, my credit scorecard, and that'll get you there. If you want to know a few ways of checking your credit online for free, I have a video on that as well. I'll put it on the end card of this video. Okay guys, well, I hope that was interesting for you, and I hope that gives you a few tips on building your credit as well. Just to let you know, we still have some of the Credit Shifu wallets left in stock. We're getting a new batch in a couple of weeks, but I want to get rid of our old stock before. Don't worry, the old stock and the new stock is exactly the same, nothing wrong with it, but we're going to be giving the coupon code subscriber. So that's for a special code for our YouTube subscribers. That gets you $2 off all of our products except for the discounted ones with defects, but we sold out of those anyway. So all of our main products, $2 off with the coupon code subscriber at checkout, and we'll be getting a new batch in a couple of weeks, and that code is valid all the way through until Monday. So you got the whole weekend to use it. If you order on the weekend though, we'll ship out on Monday. So guys, thanks so much for subscribing, and if you use that code, by the way, you have to be subscribed. I will check. No, just kidding. Please subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and we'll see you next time with more credit card tips and tricks. Bye.